Hey everyone, it's Pastor Phil Janish, and welcome to our Sunday preparation meditation for this week. You know, there's a lot of sayings about waiting. Good things come to those who wait. Now we play the waiting game. You gotta hurry up and wait. And the phrase we're gonna focus on today is, what are we waiting for? Usually when people say, what are we waiting for? That means the solution or the next action that needs to happen has already been decided. And it's like, okay, what are we waiting for? Let's do it. Well, this Sunday, we're beginning a new church year, and the church year begins with the season of Advent. And Advent is a season of waiting. And so we ask ourselves, what are we waiting for? Why are we playing the waiting game? Why are we sitting around waiting? The word Advent means coming or arrival. You see, during the season of Advent, we wait for Christ to arrive. We wait for Christ to come. And Christ the Messiah arrives on Christmas Day. And during Advent, we actually kind of do two types of waiting. One, we remember the waiting that the Old Testament people did. You see, for a long time, ever since God gave the first promise of a Savior to Adam and Eve, the people, the believers of the Old Testament, were waiting. What were they waiting for? They were waiting for the Messiah to come, and then Messiah came on Christmas. So one thing we do during Advent is we remember how the Old Testament people waited for the Messiah to come. And as the Old Testament people waited for the Messiah to come the first time, so too we are waiting for the Messiah to arrive the second time. You see, after Christ rose from the dead and ascended into heaven, he promised us that he would come back. When he ascended into heaven, the two angels told his disciples, this same Jesus who you saw leave will come back. So right now, we are waiting for Christ's second coming. So during the season of Advent, we kind of remember that the Old Testament believers were waiting, and we use that as a picture, or it kind of coincides with the waiting that we're doing right now. They waited for the Messiah to come the first time. We are waiting for him to come again on the last day. And the first time he came, he brought salvation, salvation from sins. The second time he comes, he's going to bring salvation again, salvation from all things. When Christ comes again, he's going to take us to be with him in paradise, where there will be no more mourning, crying, or pain. So we can wait excitedly for that day. We are waiting for Christ to come. So waiting can be kind of uncomfortable sometimes, but it can also be kind of exciting. We're waiting for Christ to come. As we're waiting, I would encourage you to come and celebrate with us at church. Let's celebrate this waiting, and we're going to find out what we're supposed to do while we wait in church this Sunday. I hope to see you there. Bye-bye.